I made it back and forth, home, LA to home, Ray's back home, pick him up in LA. But I was making this podcast before I left at 3 o'clock, but I have to leave. I only have 5 minutes, but I can't afford 5 minutes that time. So I want to come in live here because I need to fulfill, of course, this challenge of positive mindset attitude. And today is the day 16. It's the importance of turning knowledge into action. My take on that is, everyone learns differently, and some individual requires a lot of information or extensive information, and a lot of us don't need a lot of information. We only need minimal input to trigger what we have to do. But in both approaches, whether it's extensive information or minimal information, they do achieve some results. So anything that we learn, we have to put into action is actually what day 16 is. But as I said, you know what? Too much information can be overwhelming and leading to burnout and disinterest. So we too can have, it also can hinder growth, because if there's too many information received and it's not getting enough time to put into action, it's also detrimental to growth. So the key thing is we have to accept which one we want to accept and to put the actions, and we let go of what we already know, or what we don't, it's not relevant for growth. So embracing diverse platform is good, but allowing an individual to absorb, digest, and apply the knowledge effectively. So it has to be effectively applied. It is not good to put too much information, like overloading the brain, and be able to kind of shy away and say, what do I need and what can I apply, and how many days or hours can I digest what I learned. So without getting overwhelmed. So in any kind of learning, be it extensive, too much information, or too little information, the effective ways to put them into practice is very valuable. So the information we take in has to be practiced, or we lose the insight or the impact or the value of what we have learned. So I guess that's what this day 16 is about. So we also want to recognize that every individual have different learning styles. It's crucial to take into consideration how people learn, how they can absorb. We all have different ways, whether we're staying driven or not. We have to prioritize on our ability to learn, and prioritizing the information that we receive, and discarding those that are not relevant to our growth and development, be it in our personal life, most especially in this online business. So anything redundant and irrelevant, you don't want to overload your brain. It's called sensory overload. So this adaptability ensures that when we say focus on what we really matters, then we create a meaningful, productive learning experience. So learn at our own pace, and equally is vital as well. So like a little child, you want to teach a child on their own stages and paces of their life. You don't want to overload them. Some learn in big chunks, and some learn in small ways, deliberately, step by step, while others probably can juggle multiple tasks simultaneously. A lot of people don't. So we have to, at first, when we take in information, and we know that we have to put action to that information, we have to do analysis of ourselves. So it is a very critical tool to be able to determine whether we need to accomplish the knowledge that we have received right away, or we need to dissect and understand. So we also have to keep the information that we receive, and keep our brand and our personal goals, and adjust it without taking our authenticity into jeopardy. So we need to be authentic, because the information that we receive, most especially in the online business, in our life endeavor, we have to know who is us and how we want to project ourselves, rather than getting too much information and knowledge that it's not us. So as we get older, of course, we get familiar with a lot of things to revitalize or incorporate new insight, because through the course of years and years of knowledge, we can incorporate that, and it can enhances our outcome by by doing things that we know, and then learning from around the things that we know and keeping our brand all together. So it is an effective learning lies actually on being true to yourself, leveraging the knowledge of others to support our growth, but the new innovations and should align with our purpose and our who we are, what is our brand. So in approaching to ensure sustainability in our growth as an online business owner, we always have to fulfill the journey of learning and achieving by putting to action what we learned. So that's my take on that. I gotta go. I have to do something else, as Ray just and myself just got in the house about 11:15, but I can't forego of my day 16. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful night till tomorrow.